Good morning, students. Today we will study a new chapter, that is square and square root, chapter 6. And in this chapter, student, we will study about square and its properties. This is the introduction video. And first of all, we have to understand what is square, student. So in your previous chapter, you studied about a square, that is a figure. So first find this square. This one is a square, student. All of its sides are of equal length and angles are at 90 degree. Clear, student? So this one A, B, C, D. This one is a square. But in this chapter, student, we are not going to find the property of this square. We will find the properties of square numbers. Clear, student? So in this, if we find the area of this, area of a square, it means side into side. Clear, student? This one side and all of its sides are of equal length. So it means side square. Side raised to the power 2, it means we can read it side square. If side is 2 centimeter, then area will be 2 square, means 2 raised to the power 2, it means 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Area of this figure will be 4 semi square. Clear, student? So if we multiply the number itself, then we get square of the number. So in this chapter, student, first of all we will discuss about the square of numbers. Square of a number is the number multiplied by itself. Clear, student? If we multiply a number 1 with 1, then we get square of 1 and the value will be 1. 1 into 1, that is 1. Square of 2, it means 2 raised to the power 2. So 2 raised to the power 2, it means 2 into 2. We have to multiply this 2 itself by 2 times. Clear, student? Is equal to 4. 3 square, it means 3 into 3 and we get 9 here. So square of 3, that is 9. Square of 4, it means 4 raised to the power 2, 4 into 4, that is 16. Square of 11, it means we have to multiply 11 2 times. 11 into 11 and it will be 121. And square of 17, this one square of 17, it means 17 into 17 and it will be 289. Clear, student? These numbers are square numbers. 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 11 square, 17 square. Clear, student? And when we multiply the number itself, we get the perfect squares. Clear, student? And these numbers, these are the perfect squares. These numbers are perfect square. What is a perfect square? Perfect square are natural number which is square of other natural number is said to be a perfect square. Clear, student? A natural number which is square of other natural number is said to be a perfect square. So now we have to find the square of first 20 natural numbers, student, and this one square of 1, it means 1 into 1, that is 1. Square of 2, that is 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Square of 3, that is 3 into 3, this one 9. Square of 4, it means 4 multiplied by 4, and we get 16 here. Square of 5, that is 5 into 5 is equal to 25. Square of 6, it means 6 into 6 is equal to 36. Square of 7, it means 7 into 7, that is 49. Square of 8, it means 8 into 8 is equal to 64. Square of 9, it means 9 into 9, and it is 81. Square of 10 is equal to 10 multiplied by 10, and is equal to 100. Square of 11, it means we have to multiply 11 2 times, means 11 into 11, that is 121. Square of 12, it means 12 into 12, that is 144. Square of 13, it means 13 into 13 is equal to 169. Square of 14 is equal to 14 into 14, 196. Square of 15, 15 into 15 is equal to 225. Square of 16, that is 16 into 16, that is 256. Square of 17, 17 into 17, that is 289. And square of 18, that is 18 multiplied by 18, and it is 324. Square of 19 is equal to 19 multiplied by 19 is equal to 361. And square of 20, this one is square, student. Square of 20, 20 into 20, and it is 400. Clear, students? Now these are the square of numbers from 1 to 20, and these numbers are the perfect squares of numbers from 1 to 20. These numbers, 1 is perfect square, 4 is perfect square, 9 is perfect square, 16 is perfect square, 289, all these numbers are the perfect square. Now from this table, students, we have to find the properties of squares. The first property, if a number ends with 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9 and 0. 0 should be in pair, student. Then it may be or may not be a perfect square. Clear, student? If unit digit of the number will be 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and 0. 0 in pair, it means double 0. Like this, student. This one 100. It is a perfect square. This one 400. It is also a perfect square, student. So 0 should be in pair, student. So the number may be a perfect square or may not be a perfect square. We have to check it. It is possible that number will be a perfect square. And in second case, student, if a number ends with 2, 3, 7, 8, then it is not a perfect square. Then it is not a perfect square. It means, student, if unit digit of a number is ends with 2, 3, 7 and 8, then clearly it is not a perfect square. It is clear. Without calculation, we can find that number is not a perfect square if number ends with 2, 3, 7 and 8. So in this table, student, 2, 3, 7 and 8 are missing. Clear, student? So if any number ends with 2, 3, 7 and 8, then this number is not a perfect square number. It is clear. And third property, if a number ends with 1 and 9, then the square of this number end with 1. It means, student, if a number ends with 1 and 9, then square of the number will end with 1. If any number whose unit digit is 1 or 9, then square of this number ends with 1. It means unit digit of the square of the number will be 1. ऐसी कोई भी नंबर, स्टूडेंट, जिसके लास्ट में या यूनिट डिजिट जिसकी 1 और 9 है, अगर उस नंबर का स्क्वायर किया जाए तो उस नंबर के स्क्वायर के लास्ट में 1 आएगा. क्लियर? सो नंबर विल एंड विद 1. अगेन, इफ द नंबर एंड्स विद 2 and 8, then square of unit digit will be 4. Clear, student? In this table, student, we find that this one 2, so in square there is 4. Number is 8, then unit digit of the square is 4. Number is 12, student, square of 12, then unit digit. It ends with 2, so unit digit will end with 4. And number 18, student, this one, in the square of this number, it ends with 8, then square will end with 4. In any number, unit digit will be 3 and 7, then its square will end with 9, student. Clear? In this table, find this student. Square of 3 ends with 9. Square of 13, again unit digit is 9. Clear student? Square of 7, that is unit digit is 9. Square of 17 student, that is unit digit 9. So, if any number ends with 3 or 7, it means unit digit of the number is 3 and 7, then the unit digit in the square of these numbers will be 9. If any number ends with 4 and 6, then unit digit number will be 6 student. And if any number ends with 5, then square of this number, the unit digit will be 5. Clear student? If 0, then in square digit there will be a pair of zeros. Clear student? Like this. 10 square, it means 100. Clear? So 0 is in pair student. 20 square, 0 is in pair here. And this one 5, square of 5 ends with 5. Square of 15, it ends with 5. Clear student? So if the unit digit of any number is 5, then its square's unit digit will be 5. If unit digit number is 4 and 6, then square in the square of these digits or these numbers, the unit digit will be 6. Now we have to find the next property student. From the table student, we find the square of odd number is odd and square of even number is always even. So this one is again a property student, and that is fourth property, square of any odd number is odd and square of any even number will always be even. Clear student? Square of any odd number be odd. Here it is, or we can say that square of any odd number will always be odd and square of any even number will always be even. स्टूडेंट किसी भी ऑड नंबर का अगर स्क्वायर करेंगे तो ऑड नंबर ही आएगा, और किसी भी इवन नंबर का अगर हम स्क्वायर करेंगे तो उसका स्क्वायर भी इवन नंबर आएगा. इन दिस टेबल स्टूडेंट, दिस वन ऑड नंबर, सो स्क्वायर ऑफ दिस नंबर इज 1. दिस वन आल्सो ऑड नंबर, 3, स्क्वायर ऑफ 3 that is 9, 9 is also odd number, and square of 7 that is 49, so 49 is also an odd number. And square of even numbers student, this one 12, 12 is even number, so square of this number is 144. Square of 18, this one 324, that is even number. Clear student? So square number of any odd number will always be odd and square of any even number will always be even. Fifth property is, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers between square of two consecutive numbers, consecutive numbers. This is most important student. There are 2n. You have to understand this 2n. Non-perfect square numbers between square of two consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers means, student, the numbers which comes one by one or which comes in a sequence like 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the consecutive numbers. Clear, student? So, if we take a number n, then the next number will be n plus 1. So, in perfect square of these two consecutive numbers, first number is n, so perfect square of n, and this one perfect square of n plus 1. Because these are consecutive number, if first number is n, then the second number will be n plus 1. So, square of n and square of n plus 1. For example, student, if n is 3, so square of 3 and square of 3 plus 1. Clear? There will be 2n numbers, it means there will be only 6 numbers, student. 2n means 2 into 3, because n is 3, there will be only 6 numbers. So, take this example, square of 3, that is 9, and square of this 4, that is 16. 3 plus 1 square, it means 4 square, student, 16. So, in between 9 and 16, there are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. And all these numbers are non-perfect square numbers, student. It means in between square of 3 and square of 4, there will be 6 number, 2 into n, that is 6. Again, take one more example, student. If number is n is equal to 5, then n plus 1 is equal to 6. So, these are the consecutive number. So, square of 5, that is 25, and square of 6, that is 36. So, how many numbers will be in between the square of these two consecutive numbers, student? So, n is equal to 5. So, it will be 2n. It means 2 into 5. How many numbers will be in between the square of these two numbers? That will be 10. Clear, student? So, what are the numbers? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 and 35. These are 10 numbers, student, and these are non-perfect square numbers. Clear? So it is important, student, there are 2n non-perfect square numbers between square of consecutive numbers, square of two consecutive numbers. If we take two consecutive numbers and we square these numbers, then in between the square of these two consecutive numbers, there will be 2n numbers. N is the number, that is the first number. Sixth property, it is also an important property, student, and it will be sum of first and odd number be n square. Clear, student? Sum of first n odd numbers, student. Suppose this one 1 plus 3. There are two numbers, student, and these are the first two odd numbers, 1 and 3. So, what will be sum? Sum of these two odd numbers will be 4, student, because n is 2. N is equal to 2 because there are two numbers. So, it will be n square, it means 2 square, that is 4. Clear, student? So, sum of 3, 1 and 3, it will be 4. Again 1 plus 3 plus 5, what will be sum of these three odd numbers, student? So, n is equal to 3 here, because there are three numbers, and what will be sum? N square, that is 3 square, is equal to 9. Clear, student? And 3, 1, 4 plus 5, it will be 9. Take first 4 odd numbers, that is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. There are 4 numbers, student. N is equal to 4 here. What will be the sum? Without adding or without calculation, we can find the sum of these first n odd numbers using this one, n square. Clear, student? So it will be 4 square. It means 4 into 4 is equal to 16. Clear, student? This one is a small number, student. We can add this, but for larger numbers, if there are 10 or 20 odd numbers starting from 1, then it is difficult to find the sum of the number. So we have to use the formula. Clear? So it will be 16. This one 314, 459, 9 plus 7, that is 16. Clear, student? So sum of first n odd number be n square. So using this formula, we can find the sum of first n odd numbers. And this seventh property, student, is square of an odd number can be expressed in the sum of two consecutive numbers using n square minus 1 by 2 plus n square plus 1 by 2. Clear, student? Square of n odd number can be expressed in the sum of two consecutive numbers using n square minus 1 by 2 plus n square plus 1 by 2. Take an example, student, and it is 3 square is equal to 9, and we can express it like this, student, 4 plus 5, that is 9. So using this formula, student, this one n is equal to 3, so n square minus 1 by 2 and n square plus 1 by 2. So it will be, student, n square minus 1 by 2, 3 square means 9 minus 1 by 2, it means 8 by 2 means 4. This number, first number will be 4, and again plus n square plus 1 by 2. It means, student, n is 3. So square of 3, that is 9, 9 plus 1 by 2, it means 9 1 10, 10 by 2, it means, student, 5. So this one 4 plus 5. Again take another example, 5 square, it means 25, student. So we can find this 5 square, n is equal to 5 here. So n square plus 1, n square plus 1 by 2, what will be the number, student? That will be n square means 25 plus 1 by 2, it means 13, and n square minus 1 by 2, it means, student, n square 25 minus 1 by 2, 25 minus 1, 24 by 2, that is 12. So we can express it the sum of two consecutive numbers, that is 12 and 13. Clear, student? So square of n odd number can be expressed in the form of, in the sum of two consecutive numbers using this formula, student. So these are the important formulas, and in the next video, student, we will solve the questions from exercise 6.1.